What is going on, all my wonderful people of the world? I am your girl, Miss T with the T, and welcome to my Garden of Eden. So, if you want to see all my progress that I had since July of all my plants and everything, then I highly suggest you watch this video.
Who got the tea? Miss T. Ooh, I'm sipping on life, we living the dream.
All right, everybody. So, welcome if you're new, and welcome if you are returning. I am Miss T with the T, kind of an intermediate gardener. And yes, today I got to show you guys my garden. I have a little bit of things that are almost ready to harvest, some things that are, I have some pests and all that kind of stuff. I have a lot of things to share with you guys about my garden. So, thank you guys for taking the time out to watch. Just a little quick recap. Here's some of it. I've been gardening this year since about June. So some of my plants have, started off in June. I started doing a little bit in July, August. Each month I try to put something in the soil. So let me see, where should we start off with? Okay, so I guess I'll start off here and then I'll move towards my right. So let me flip the camera around so I can give you guys a better angle so you can see what I see. All right, so just a little quick recap. I am in Indiana Zone 6B, and this is what I'm growing at the moment. I have some corn that I started off. I put name tags on most of my stuff. I try to do that as much as possible so I can keep track of the progress. But I have corn I've been growing since July 10th, and this is what she's looking like. I had to put these little stakes in because we had a bad storm, and when I came back out here, they were kind of slanted and stuff like that. I was like, oh no, we can't have that. So that's why I put those little stakes in there. And I know I'm late in the game, but I wanted to try some cucumbers. I thought I had cucumbers over here. Somebody gifted me that plant, but it turned out to be squash. So that's squash. So I was like, oh no, let me see if I can get something. So I started planting this July 27th. So that's what I have so far. Not bad. And then here we go. This is like one of my first projects that I grew in June. It's a tomato sweetened heat tomato plant. It looks like little grape tomatoes. And I've been picking off of her, and she's still producing. So I'm just going to keep her and let her keep rocking until the wheels fall off. Because once tomato season is over, it's a wrap. And yeah, like I said, I still have tomatoes growing on her. So I had my share of tomatoes this year. And then I have the orange hat tomatoes. Next year, I do want to I'm gonna do beefsteak tomatoes. I have some seeds for that. I'm gonna do that next year because I want some fried green tomatoes. And here I need to put some more soil on here, but I have an onion and she is like popping out. She is really popping out, but I'm gonna keep her in there. She's looking good. I cannot wait to nibble on that. Yeah, so that's that. And then everybody was talking about the Chicago, well, they were talking about figs in general. So I was like, yeah, I need to try that. So I ordered a cutting of Chicago Hardy figs. I was like, I'm in Indiana, Chicago Hardies. It has these red dots. And it said, I Googled it, the plant is stressed out. And here I am stressing out about the plant stressing out. But as she gets bigger and grows, I do see that she's starting to get little nub or whatnot here, so she's doing something. They said eventually the stressed out leaves will fall off as she gets bigger. So I've had her since, her name is Olivia, July 7th, so she's still fairly new, about 30 days old, but those are going to fall off eventually. She just stressed out, but I was like, Lord have mercy. And not sure what's going on with this squash. I have some flowers. It was more flowers, but some of them fell off after we had a bad storm. And all she really does is sometimes the flowers like open and close. Dang, I'm down to 2 flowers left. Okay, 3. A little one down there in the bottom, but yeah, it was a real bad storm. So I don't know. Okay, moving on. My green beans, they are coming in. I have 2 different types of green beans. I have French contender beans. That's what this one's called. I'm just waiting on them to plumpen up a little bit. You can see where one kind of fell off, or 1 or 2. After the rain. And then the other ones are the Kentucky Wonders. And I've seen some on here, but I cannot find them at the moment. Did they fall off during the storm? I do not know. Let's see. Moving on over here. So, in case you guys watched the previous skit or short that I did, I had basil and some kind of weeds kind of took over the pot. But one of them was still good, so I still have her. Started her, in May 12th. So I'm waiting on her to get a little bit bigger. I'll probably harvest her. And then I have some kohlrabi. Never had that before in my life. And I don't know if you guys can see. Something's already starting to gnaw on her. I was watching Scaredy Cat Gardner, and she was telling me, somebody recommended to her, but I knew about it. I've heard about it before. Also putting cayenne on top of the soil, and it worked for her. So I was like, let me go ahead and try that. This some other kohlrabi. I don't know. She's not doing too well. She is not doing too well. Like, we had a really bad storm, and I don't know. I'll keep her around. She's still growing. And then there's my collards, and these are just now coming out. And as you can see, something's already gnawing on her. So that's cayenne pepper on there. Try to keep them away. And then this one is my turnip greens. And as you can see, I was told once upon a time, like, if the animals ain't eating it, it ain't no good. So it's a good thing that they are nibbling on it, but like, I got some good product, but whatever. Now, I don't know what these are. This is another gift that was given to me, and I did put some cayenne on here. Try to keep the bugs away. Look at this. So I was gonna just, like, after the video, throw this or pull this out, but I seen that she is growing some newer, and since I put the cayenne, as you can see, she has no bite marks. So look at this. This is crazy. This is crazy. You might as well just took the whole. And then here's one too where they started nibbling, but like some newer, big finger, newer leaves are coming in, and the animals aren't touching it. So yeah, I'm gonna just see what this does. This, I think I'm gonna throw out. During the storm, it was like flooded when I came out here, and it just never got back right. So some oregano, some thyme, and I want to say this one's dill. So I think I'm just going to end up discarding that one, because when I came outside after the storm, it was like filled with water, and she just never dried out. I don't know what's up with that. And then we have my early onward peas, and again, something was biting on this. So I'm just going to see what happens. I'm going to give her another month. Probably see what happens. And I'm extremely excited about this plant. My banana pepper. I see this one pepper is coming in right there. And then I have another pepper. Boop, boop. Boop, boop, be doop. So I at least got 2 peppers from that. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Let me see. Let me come around here. Okay, moving right along. Here is another pot. I do have holes in the bottom of these, but I'm guessing the holes aren't big enough. But I have this is a Peter pepper that was gifted to me, and she started growing. I might repot her. I am going to repot her after this video. Yeah, because I really want to grow that. And let me see. Tomatillos. I just started this. So this is what I have so far. I'm going to repot that as well. And here's some onions. I'm just going to repot this whole thing. I was gifted these containers. I don't know. I like them. They're okay. Let me see. And then we have my beautiful moringa. I've been growing since the end of June. Waiting on her to get a little bit bigger, and I'm going to upsize the pot. That's what I'm going to do with that. I am patiently waiting on these carrots to do something. I'm not really a big carrot fan, but, you know, if you got the seeds, just go ahead and grow it. Throw it in something. Serrano peppers. Peppers take a while to grow. a while to grow. I do realize that. That is something I have learned. This one was gifted to me, but my peppers around here in Indiana Zone 6B grow super slow. And then we have some holy basil. I'm thinking about repotting this as well. And she was like really, really green, like a dark green, but now that she's getting bigger, she's turned up. It could be all the water from the storm, and she's starting to turn yellow, especially down here at the bottom. So I haven't really been watering her too much. I'm trying to wait for this soil to kind of dry up a little bit. Let me see. So yeah, that's holy basil. That's everything I got on the, ooh. So that's everything I have on the table at the moment. I am getting some raised beds, so when I do the future video, it'll look a little bit more organized and put together. Let me see. And then over here, I have the items that I want to grow in the fall. Let me see. So we got some, I love greens. So we got Russian kale. I got some eggplants, some leaf lettuce, some patty pan squash. Notice this one. This is, Texas early onions. And then this one is, okay, serrano peppers. Oh yeah, because I didn't know about that one, but oh well. I see this sweet pepper mix. It's starting to sprout out, come out a little bit. So that's awesome. And then here I just put like 2 or 3 herbs. You want to see what happens from sage, oregano, cilantro, thyme, rosemary, and I got some cumin from G Mama Grows Hard in the garden. And then I have, dang, I planted 2 Texas early onions. Okay, some summer squash, green zucchini, rhubarb chard, black beans, and Chinese cabbage, which is starting to sprout out. So that is what I got going on at the moment. As you can see, I have some uppotting to do around here. If you guys haven't heard about the cayenne pepper method, if you have plants that are getting eaten on by pests or whatnot, Scaredy Cat Gardener, thank you for that. Shout out to you for that. I've heard about it before. Wasn't really too sure about it, but she said she has some kind of bugs on her plants, and I was like, okay, well, let's go ahead and try it out, Scaredy Cat. So yeah, I'm trying that, and I see new leaves forming, so that's a plus. So I thank you guys for taking the time to hang out with me in my garden. I will, once I get the raised beds. I've been saving lots of cardboard for my raised beds. If you don't know, raised beds are they are hollow, so once you get them, it's this big thing to fill, this big bed to fill up. So I've been saving all of my cardboard, start off at the bottom, and they said to get twigs and things like that, just kind of like fill it up, something that like can degrade down there at the bottom of the bed. I had a bed before, got rid of it. Now I'm wishing I should have kept it, but that's okay. The beds I have, I like, well, yeah, I ordered are really nice. I like them. I hope you guys will like them too. I think they'll like make everything look a little bit more organized and put together instead of everything just on my patio table at the moment. But yeah, I'm super excited about this growing process. My next video will be about once I do the update video with the raised beds, and then I've been told by a lot of people that the green stalks are going to be going on sale starting October 1st. So, you know, if y'all don't know me, I am somebody who loves to save my pennies, okay? I'm not trying to spend and give anybody any extra money if I don't have to. You heard? So that's what we got going on. Stay tuned for the updated video. Also, what else we got going over here with Miss T with the T? If you guys are not subscribed, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Once I start getting more of a harvest besides the basil and tomatoes, I want to start doing some cooking videos, or what I cook with the stuff I have in the garden. I've been showing a couple of videos and pictures to my gardening friends, and they were like, oh yeah, girl, that's nice. So yeah, let's share some recipes and some ideas on that. And yeah, with that said, thank you guys again for watching. Until next time, peace and love, and stay safe out there. Talk to you later. Bye.
Who got the tea? Miss T. I'm sipping on life, we living the dream. From the heart we shine so clean.